All right, Mr. Taliaferro TV, how's everybody doing? So out the gate, I do want to point everybody in the direction of my Instagram account. Follow me. I'm trying to run it up, y'all. Y'all been seeing me go heavy on it. Hit me up on Instagram as well. Follow me, Instagram, Twitter, @itsmrtaliaferro for more exclusive quality content from your kid. More, updates from me and what I got going in my life, So I'm a big Breakfast Club guy, a lot more in the past years than now, but I've been a big Breakfast Club guy notoriously in my life. And I will say this. Yesterday, I was listening to the Breakfast Club audio, and I heard Charlamagne randomly throw in a tidbit. And I was like, that's very interesting. I'm always looking behind what's the underlying message, right? And I thought Charlamagne, all of a sudden, I think they were running a story on Kanye, or reporting on something with Kanye. And Charlamagne randomly was like, I miss Kanye. I could use some Kanye right now. And I'm thinking to myself, why would this nigga just blurt that out? That was kind of just random. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that ain't how Charlamagne move. I've studied this man. He's a big influence on my career. And I'm thinking to myself, it might be something to that. So I see TMZ releases this footage of Charlamagne and Kanye West getting out of a car together. Then now I see a picture that Charlamagne has posted on his Instagram account where it's clearly Ye and him in dark, right? And apparently, well, Charlamagne confirmed it on the Breakfast Club this morning. He said that pretty much Kanye flew him out to Calabasas to hear some new music and just have a conversation that was recorded. So I'm thinking to myself, that's some industry ass shit. And I ain't mad at Charlamagne. Get your bag, get your money. There's no way he can't claim he's industry. That is some indie. Somebody flew you out to hear that's some industry shit for your ass. Nevertheless, I'm always here for a Kanye Charlamagne conversation. It's been some of the classic moments in the culture. But I did hear something that Charlamagne said happened in the midst of his conversation with Ye. In the Breakfast Club this morning, he was like, Kanye jokingly laughed about J.Cole, and J.Cole's about to release a project in about, 24 hours? Hell, a little less than that, tonight. So Charlamagne jokingly said that Ye was talking about J.Cole, and he was like, I feel as if though J.Cole's always throwing a diss at me. We all know about the False Prophets record where it was just a straight J.Cole, Kanye West diss. Like, Cole was just going at Ye, how he's pretty much saying, I looked at you as an inspiration, I looked at you as a role model, and you were not that guy. Like, you were the guy preaching black this, black that, and you ended up doing everything unblack. Your life has turned into this thing about money. You married the most reality television star there is out there, who's done everything. A lot of people, I know people who can't stand Kardashians. I'm not that passionate about it or against it, but I know people who can't stand Kardashians, and I guess Cole is one of those people who can't stand Kardashians. And he was like, yo, you pretty much did everything that you preached you wouldn't do in the early part of your career. So it's almost like you used the culture to get where you needed to get. These are my words, not Cole's, but I feel as if though he feels this way. And that's why Cole called Ye a false prophet. Charlamagne said something else. He was like, Ye feels as if though every chance he gets, and he's talking about Cole, he disses him. Apparently, Charlamagne and Ye were talking about this record from J. Cole's classic project 2014, Forest Hill Drive. One of my favorite albums of all time, damn it. And I got high expectations for Cole's KOD album tonight because of that project alone, right? So, on the No Role Models joint, one of his best records off that project, in my opinion, Kanye feels as if though that record was about him as well. So I guess the lines that Ye gotta feel like are about him gotta be in this second verse here. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's start off with some of the chorus. Cole's like, one time for my LA sisters, one time for my LA hoes, lame niggas who can't tell the difference. One time for a nigga who knows, don't save her, she don't wanna be saved, don't save her, she don't wanna be saved. So let's get into the verse, and this is what Charlamagne said. Ye feels as if though there's a diss. I want a real love, dark skinned and real love, that Jada and that will love, they leave a toothbrush at your crib, love, and you ain't gotta wonder whether that's your kid, love. Nigga, I don't want no bitch from reality shows, out of touch with reality hoes, out in Hollywood bringing back 5 or 6 hoes, fuck them, then we kick them to the door. Look, I never in my life thought that was a Kanye West diss. That could be to anybody. I think that might be a reach from Ye. But maybe, just maybe, Ye knows something on the inside. I mean, he works with the top producers. I'm pretty sure there's some type of crossover there between Ye and Cole and musically who they worked with in the past. Maybe Ye knows something. I'm not going to sleep on that man and what he's been told. So Ye feels as if though no role models about him. I mean, hell, he got the right to feel that way because False Prophets was definitely about Kanye West. And J. Cole ain't doing any interviews, so we'll never hear his side of the story. I think it's dope for the culture for guys to be rapping, and as talented as Ye and J. Cole are both, I think it's dope to hear these two rap, and for fans to just kind of have to speculate because we'll never know the truth. Cole ain't doing no interviews. I don't know. No role models might be a bit of a reach, but I mean, shit, there's some bars that you can leave up for subjectivity, and Ye feels as if though J. Cole is always dissing him. That's what Charlamagne said verbatim, and he was told that by one Kanye West. That's interesting. I want to kind of just put an asterisk by this and note this, because that might mean Ye might go back at J. Cole in some type of way when he does drop his project. And if Charlamagne's listening to some of the music from it, you got to believe that a Ye project is coming soon. Mr. Taliaferro TV, thank y'all for the time, love, support. I don't take it for granted. Salute. Yeah, I don't want to reality shows. I'm ready for this Cole album tonight, man. I'm out.
I want to salute you, homie, you know, for building your own thing and doing your own thing, creating your own platform, your own website.
I got one life to live out my dreams, and I'm giving this thing all I got. I interview celebrities. I talk sports. I represent the culture.
Right now, you're turning up on MrTaliaferro.com, shawty. Yeah.